Hi guys, welcome back to Laura Law's Craft Corner. Excuse my desk, it is a mess. It's really first thing in the morning. Thought I'd come on and show you an update. I have this one more section and I will be finished with this beautiful diamond painting. And I think it's coming out really well for a new frog or CS deals, whatever you want to call it. It's a 50 by 30, like I said in my other videos. Guys, the real reason why I'm coming on today is I'm going to move this because I'm waiting for I'm playing the waiting game because I have 5 companies that I am waiting, 5 different companies, because I ordered some diamond paintings. So I am waiting for my diamond painting, so I cannot show you any diamond paintings except for the whip that I am working on, and you did see that. However, I did, as all of you know, went on a shopping spree. My finger slipped again on the coloring portion of my channel. So, with that there, I had purchased and gotten Art-n-fly pastel brush markers. There's 12 in a pack. They are pastel colors. This is a magnetic box. They're brush markers, 12 pastel colors, and also they have a chisel tip. So I want to just show you the packaging. So I got these pretty colors. Pretty pastel colors. And the box is magnetic. Flips right back. The only thing that I do not like about this packaging is that they're very easy to get out. However, well, I lie. No, they're not easy to get out. Alright, so to get these in and out is a pain in the buttocks. Alright? But they are beautiful markers. They are a round shape. They have chisel tip on one side and brush tip on the other. And for those of you who are new to coloring or interested in starting to color, this is what you call a chisel tip. Pretty people. Okay, so on the other side, and this is what you call a brush tip, which is almost like a paintbrush. And these are alcohol-based markers. They have the color of the marker on both sides. They also have the number and the color scheme they're speaking about, which is P8, or I can't see. You know I'm blind, guys. PB. Okay, so this is the purple family. Okay? All right. So what I'm going to do today is I did a swatch. Yes, I did a swatch, which I thought, oh, here it is. I couldn't wait, so I had to do a swatch, and what I did was, I'm going to put that there. Here are the colors. Don't ignore my writing, okay? Very pretty pastel colors, and what I did was the top boxes are with the brush tips, and the bottom box is the chisel tip. So I did all 12 colors just to show you the color schemes that they have in this box. So I'm really excited, and as you guys know, they didn't take that long to get here. I don't have those things, but these are actually on sale on the Art-n-fly website. So they were $30. They down to $24.97. Now, for a dual marker, I don't think that's a bad price at all. However, I do wish that the packaging was easier to get the markers out and back in. And Art-n-fly is a as far as I understand, that they will be getting more variety of colors and whatnot. So I'm really excited for that. And when they do it, I don't know. You will be the first ones to know when I know. So if you're interested in purchasing these, in the description below, because I am affiliated with Art-n-fly, just click on my that link I have in the description. It'll bring you to the website and you can shop, shop, shop away. And when you do shop, shop, shop away, I do get a small commission to put right back into my channel to buy more products, diamond paintings, colorings, scrapbooking, whatever, and show you more beautiful things I'm going to get. So, to make my channel fun, unique, and, you know, bring different companies. That's what I want to do. I don't want to bring the same companies in all the time. Of course, Art-n-fly and Heartful Diamonds, because I'm affiliated with them, but I have, like I said, playing the waiting game, guys. You know how that feels. It's driving me nuts, but... So what I thought I'd do today on this video is I am going to color... I've never colored with these guys, so give me a break, okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do... So if we screw up, I'm going to screw up. You guys are going to see how I screw up. And you can laugh, whatever. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check out my swatch. And I am going to do one rose with the chisel tip. And another rose with the brush tip. And we're going to see the difference between the brush tip and the chisel tip. So, I would like to make... Let's try the 135 and the 139, which is in the pinky reddish family. So here's the 139. And again, cannot really get them out of the box. Maybe it's my fat fingers, I don't know, but yeah. Not liking that too much of how to get them out of the box. But we're really not here for the box. We are here to see how the markers work. That's my opinion. But it would help if that was the case. Okay, so 139 is the darker of the reds, and 135 is the lighter of the reds, or pinks, whatever. So what I am finding when I'm a colored pencil girl, as you guys know. So what I'm finding is that when you're coloring with colored pencils, I usually go from dark to light. That's what I lay down first, is the dark, and then I do the light. And then if I have to go back to darken it up a little bit, then that's what I do. But I'm finding what works better for markers is you start with the light and then you do your shading and stuff with the dark. So, the first color is the 135. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do the brush pen first. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I think that's too close. Oops, sorry guys, look away. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to start just coloring the inside of, well, not the inside, but, you know, color the rose. Alright, and what helps is, guys, let me get, I don't want it to with black paper, it won't do it much, but I just want to be safe. Always put a piece of cardboard or something under your page in case it seeps through, which I'm finding that these don't. So let me go get my little piece of cardboard. And this doesn't have to be fancy. I'm not fancy. So I just ripped a piece of box off and I put it right under where I'm working and I'm good to go. Alright, so very smooth, these Art-n-flies, pastels, very smooth. Love the brush tips, I really do. Just going to do at the outside petals on this. And like I said, I am new to markers. I'm a colored pencil girl, but I'm really, really liking, I will always be a pencil girl, but I like to try new and different things, and I do like these brush tips. Yeah, so I'm just going to do the outside of this rose. Yeah, I'm trying to rush here, which don't rush, guys. When you're doing your stuff, don't rush, please. They go on very smooth. So I'm going to do the whole rose, so you can really see exactly how it comes out. Now, you do have to let these dry, and they dry. What I'm finding is that when you put on these markers, it is like a darker color. However, like, you're not going to, until it dries, you're not going to get the full effect of what color it is. But these are pretty close to the color that you swatched. So I'm pleased with that. That makes me happy. And to be honest with you, when you're doing these with these markers, I actually, the color that first goes down on the paper, I don't really care for. I like when it dries. So that's a good thing. Because a lot of times when you're working with marker, you put it on, you like it, you like the color comes out when it's wet, and then people don't like them when they dry. This is vice versa. I don't like it when I'm putting them down to begin with, but when they dry, which brush tips dry very quickly. So, yeah. Brush tips leave no streaks, guys. No streaks. I'm really, again, impressed with Art-n-fly's products, and their prices are, like, very reasonable. I am very pleased with Art-n-fly. I'm glad I'm affiliated with them. I cannot wait, just like some of my other colorist friends, I cannot wait until they come out with a more, a bigger box of these markers and their pencils, their oil-based pencils and fine liners and whatnot. So that's going to be exciting. So there is the 135. And I think that looks awesome. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush tip of the darker pink, and I'm going to start, even though it's wet, probably better off when it's wet, I'm going to go and do my highlights. Or blending, or whatever you want to call it, guys. So, how is everybody doing on this fine Monday morning? I just, gonna come on before my live tonight. Oh, do I have a surprise for you on my live tonight? Oh, it's something that we all have not done in a very long time. and it's overdue, and I don't know about you guys, but I think we could all use a couple of laughs. Yeah, yeah. Especially on a Monday, because Mondays suck. Oh my god. I'm just like loving these brush tips. Oh my god. First time using these guys. Besides doing the swatch, I have not even like tested these out. I waited to share this with you guys. Yeah. They are so smooth. They go on very smooth. The colors are like beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I would recommend so far these markers. Yeah. Well, I will be purchasing the other brush pens they have on their site, not just not just the pastels. No, when I'm shading, guys, this is a flat line. This is not a grayscale book. So when you're shading, you just, or blending or whatever, even with pencil or marker, just use your imagination where you think about the flower and where, look at that, guys. Is that beautiful or what? Just think about where the darkest part of the flower would be and just put your shadings there. That's all you have to do. So this is the brush tip. If I can pick up the book, this is the brush tip marker. That's the effect you're going to get with the brush tips. I think it looks awesome. And if you like, you could put a third color in there, you know, and just bring it out a little more from the darker color. But for this tutorial, if you want to call it a tutorial, or showing the actual product, that's what I'm going to call it. But to show how beautiful the markers work, I'm just going to use two. And as you can see with the black paper, you're really not going to get them bleeding that much. Yes, it's a little wet back here, but as you can see, it really didn't go on my cardboard. My fancy dancy cardboard. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now we're going to take the chisel tip, guys. So we're going to go back to the 139, which is the darker, which is the lighter of the colors. I'm sorry, 135, which is the lighter of the colors. And we're going to do this rose right here. And we're going to do it, well, actually, I don't know. You want to do this one or this one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, I will do this one. And with chisel tip, I have found what you want to do is either try to try to color either with the chisel tips. Take practice, guys. I think because it's all about how you hold the marker. Determines whether you're getting streaks and whatnot. So I'm finding with the chisel tips, the best way is either to use the bigger tip, the tip that sticks out more, or just color like on the side. But I like just using the pointy part of the chisel tip. And it's not a race, guys. Take your time. you know. And right now I'm doing short strokes because, like I said, these markers, these pastel markers from Art-n-fly really does not streak at all. I'm loving these. So short or big strokes, I'm not seeing any streaks in my artwork right now. I'm very, very impressed. Art-n-fly, thumbs up to you. Yes, yes, yes. So we're just going to do this. And I'll tell you what, I changed my mind. I'm going to put finishing touches on these roses and use a third color, which it's not going to be in the pink or red family. And I want to test to see how that looks. So we'll do this first, and then we'll put the last touches on after I get this on. And the best way is just to go in the direction of the lines that the artist gives you on the image. If you need to turn your book, turn your book. If it's easier on your wrists and your hands. Me, thank God, knock on wood, I don't have arthritis or arthritis. Yeah, I say tritis. Arthritis or anything in my hands, and I feel for you people out there that do have it, because I know it's got to be painful. Okay, so there's the light chisel tip. Now we're going to go to the dark chisel tip and do your outlines. Again, pointy corner of the chisel tip, guys, especially for this part. And we're going to shade it just like we did before. And I try to just highlight or put your, not highlight, blending color, or dark, I should say just, I don't know, highlight, whatever. You know what I mean. And just use where I want it to be dark, that's where I put it. On my next, I did purchase some new coloring books, which came in this weekend. So I will be doing flip-throughs of those. Not now, but in another video. Because I got to share all the crafty things with you guys. All of them. That's what this is about. Very, very relaxing, guys. Very, very relaxing. Again, this chisel tip is no streaking at all. I'm very, very, very impressed. Yeah. There's nothing like a good bargain. And there you go, guys. So I don't know if you can tell the difference in the camera, the difference between the brush tip and the chisel tip. Now, what I'm seeing when I look in the camera, the brush tips are more vibrant. So if you want to go on the lighter side, you know, even with your shading and whatnot, I would use the chisel tip to get that BAM! True color. I suggest the brush tip. So what I'm going to do, guys, just to put a little more, I'm going to test this out. I'm going to put a purple in here. Like, just put a couple of highlights of purple. And I'm going to use, let's do the brush tip first on the brush tip flower. Now, I don't know, I'm going to put a very thin, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm not liking the way I'm doing this, but yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, you could add, I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I don't know if I like the purple in there. You can hardly even see it. Alright. Well, it's not that you can hardly see it. You can see it more so here. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to outline the darker color. And we'll see what it does to the actual rose. And why not? We're just trying different stuff, right? So like I said, it's your preference of how many colors you want to use to make the actual image pop. So like I said, I'm going coloring right on the edge of where I used the darker color. I'm going over it just a little bit. And I'm going to see what it does to the rose. Together. And I'll show you up close. How it's going to look. So like I said, you can do 2 colors, you can do 3 colors. You want to add more, you can. So this was with the brush tip, guys, and I put purple in it. So now you see that effect it gave? The difference between what it was? I think it looks pretty awesome. Now let's do the chisel tip and do the same thing. Remember, again, point. Because if you use the whole chisel tip and you don't like color on the side, I find it just, I don't know. Another thing I noticed about these markers, which I really like, is sometimes when you put the marker, they're not like what color is called juicy. Wherever you lay these markers, they really don't, the color doesn't spread to the point where, you don't want the color to go. So it's like when you put that down, it just like stays where you want it to. Which, that, to me, is like awesome. And that's one of the reasons why I've never used marker. Because once you start, like some markers out there, it spreads and it goes where you don't want it to go. And that drives me nuts. Oh, I forgot to put the highlight on that rose, but the hell with it. I forgot a petal, guys. Give me a break. So we're just gonna we're doing this just for tutorial, to show you how pretty these markers are and how they work. So, alright. We'll just highlight this purple here. There we go. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Alright, guys. So, look at that with 3 colors. It came out nice, right? So yeah, guys, I'm going to go, and I will be on tonight. I just wanted to come on and show you these beautiful new Art-n-fly pastel colors. I am loving them. Like I said, they're on sale. Go through my link and shop away. I would appreciate it very much. I appreciate all of you anyway. I love to hear your comments, suggestions, questions. So please put those below. Hit that like button. Hit that dislike button. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. And hit that little bell so you're notified. And I will see you guys in my live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think you're really, really going to enjoy the live. So stop on in, hang out with us, laugh, and have a couple of hours of fun with us. And like I said, they need new boxing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They do need to really, really think about practicing, getting new packaging, because they're a pain in the butt to get in and out. But besides color, the effect, yeah, I'm liking it. I'm really loving the way they colors, and I do not see any streaks in this, and that is the effect that you get. This is brush tip. This is chisel point. So that's the difference. Brush tip, chisel point. Those are the 2 effects you're going to get for the different kinds of nibs or nubs, whatever you want to call them. So, okay, guys, I will see you later. Have a good day. Do what makes you happy. Live, love, laugh, and craft. And I will see you in my next one.